Well, I think this is take 4 or something like that. Anyway, I brought the phone over because really, let me just check this and make sure it's not going to pop off again. There we go. All right, I shaved. Didn't know I was going to be up and close with everybody today. Anyway, I am just painting some little flowers that I made. This video is going to be in 3 parts now, I guess. It might be even longer if it keeps popping off. Anyway, this is another piece that's going to go on this large painting that I'm working on. However, it's not going to be that bright. So, with some of the drywall mud. I shouldn't be putting this on my brush. I want to use the old brush to put it on with. I'm just lightly going over it, kind of like in splotches, just to add some depth to it and some different color in it. Make it look like it belongs. And yeah. Just like that. So bad. Except it's not done yet either. The reason I like to use the drywall mud for that is because it's going to give these flowers just a little bit more texture. That's what it's going to do. Texture. Yeah. So where I'm going to put these once they're done, I don't know. That's where I'll have to really play around with a bunch of pieces. In the meantime, if a little bit of paint gets up there on the canvas, that's going to be okay. Because, hell, now these pieces are the, oh, I'll put that up there too. These ones are probably not a good idea to be picking up with pink hands. I should put the lid on my pink too. It's pretty. I got this Delusions, it's called. There's a road in Nova Scotia called Delusion Road. It's up Port George Way. Anyway, just a little bit of garden trivia. in case you're ever interested in, the fact that there's a Delusion Road in Nova Scotia. I'm sure there probably is other places too, but I don't live there, so. Hey, if there is, let me know. I'll go out and take a picture of the sign, post it. See how many Delusion Roads we can go down. So I said about denial. It's a long, windy river. Anyway, I'm just adding a little bit more to my flower here because I can, and because it just kind of spoke to me and said, excuse me, I think a little bit more stuff on there. I know I do, but I'm having a hard time waiting for it to dry to add more. Yellow. Now, I wonder, I wish I had some white mica powder. I've got this, but it'd be really cool with white on it. See what I've got. I've got lots of stuff. I've got Lots of stuff. Oh, I do. Look at that. I've got vinegar. I don't know what that is, but it looks sort of silvery, like almost a white silver, maybe. That'd look cool. There's some yellow. I know I've got that like a bright yellow, but I'm thinking do the gold. I know I've got somebody's driving by the house. Oh, I know. Do some of that too, actually. I'm going to use the gold. I'm going to use, well, these are going to look really pretty. They may end up not looking so much like Mayflowers, or maybe they're my version of what a Mayflower should look like. So for the up close and personal sort of view, I'll just keep my arms down. There. Okay. So, let's see if I can do this without causing too much of a ruckus. See if it'll stay like that without falling off again. So that doesn't come out again. Uh-oh, I may have resined this shut. Oh, no. But there is, you know what? I did resin this shut. And it's got it's okay. Now I just need a good dry soft brush. See? So I've got the pigment powder in there. I've got this right here. I should probably have organized this a little bit better. Right, there. Put all of these pieces on here, and here, and here. And then I'm going to take this one, and this, and hopefully be able to keep my hands out of the way enough. So all I'm doing is just brushing this beautiful pigments on it. That's all I'm doing. Looks like somebody's here. Odin. Don't bark. See? Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Odin likes to bark anytime anybody even wants to walk by the house or thinks about walking by the house. As a matter of fact, now is a very barky time because leaves are falling from the tree. And Odin likes to bark at falling leaves as well. Don't you, Odies? Hey? I don't know how he sees them because I think he's quite the cataracts. Anyway, I am just going to keep, plugging away at this and try not to breathe this stuff in, because it's not good for you. But it's not actually. I'm holding it away from my face. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, You should have a mask on when you're playing with this stuff. I've got a big mask. It's too freaking big though for this. I just want, I guess, one of those paper masks. I think I do have some of those in my nursing supplies. I think I do. Purchased honestly, by the way. There we go. What a nice way to spend the day. Except I did get up this morning. My partner took our little guy off to daycare. I was so sore, I went right back to bed. Well, I stayed up and had a coffee or two, and then I just couldn't sit up anymore, so I went back to bed. Then I got up, I went back to bed about 9 or 10 o'clock. And I just laid there till 11. Anyway, gotta figure something out for this, because it's not a lot of fun. There we go. I'm just lightly brushing on the pink pigment, and it's not a silver, it's like an off-white. It's absolutely beautiful. Wait till I show you what I've got. I've got a really beautiful light pink too that I think I'm just gonna brush along just the outside edges. But I do like the idea. I had put a gesso on them last night. After I made them, I baked them, and then I gessoed them. And even the gesso didn't really cover it the way I wanted it to. But because it's kind of streaky, I'm not going to white paint on top. I like this because it shows like natural colors in there. That middle piece. It's awesome. Holy shit. Holy crap. Holy crappolies. See, just this little bit of mica powder goes a really long way. Not just for painting like this, but also when you're working with resin. A little bit goes a long way. Oh, God. It's so pleasant. Neighbors' dogs. Don't have any neighbors. We lived in the city for quite some. Well, I lived in the city for 25 years, and out in Victoria, British Columbia. And it just that's enough city living for this kid. Don't like it. I like my space, privacy. Your neighbors are close enough that if you need something, you can call each other and they'll help. And so will we. We live far enough away that we're not in each other's business. That's kind of what I like. Actually, when you work with this pigment or these powders enough, they start to, I don't know, it's like they've got an oil or something in them. It's just beautiful when it's kind of losing. Let's turn my camera around here. It's okay, I still got tons on my hand. Eric, are you going to walk the dog now? Thank you. Somewhere I got some yellow on that. That's kind of nice. Don't know where it came from. It's probably paint that I've got on my hands already. That's what that is, I think. I know it's really quiet. It's nice, isn't it? Still got tons of stuff in here. There we go. Just trying to think of what I need to say. I don't think I need to say anything. Let's just kind of go with this. I don't know, it's awesome. So, sun's going down. I need to make something for supper. Just a bit. Okay, so now I've got this really pretty sparkly pink, and I thought it would look kind of nice just on the edges, just on the edges. There it goes again, eh? Is it still recording? Oh, it is. It is, it is. See, I don't know. It's this piece of plastic crap that keeps sliding out, and that's why my phone keeps coming off. Anyway, close up, double chin.